Hello and welcome to the Hockey Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. I am your host, Ryan Gilbert. Joining me, as always, is my co-host, Joel Meyer, along with a special guest here, Smitty from the SGPN Discord. First of all, how are we doing, Smitty?
I'm doing all right today. How about you guys?
Doing good. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, I'm on one of my runs, so I figured I needed to enlist some aid. We got some reinforcements here. Ian Smitty, a.k.a. Frank Smith. You know him from the YouTube chat. So this guy's come here to help us out, help me out in particular, with some picks because I'm not exactly feeling it, but we're going to truck through it and have a good fucking show.
Yes, sir. Hoping to rotate in some hosts or some guests in the next few weeks. Trying to get a third voice back in on the pod. So if you want to get involved, reach out to us in the Discord or on Twitter.
Fuck the rest of the Discord for all those fucking guys.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe to the podcast on Apple, Spotify, YouTube there as well. All right, let's just get right into it here, Joel. Let's go over our puck buck bets from last show, if you remember any of them. Let me throw them up here on the screen for the listeners. I went 7-3, up 72.49. You went 4-2, up 29.79. Joel, take it away.
The Hurricanes didn't win, did they? I think you got that one wrong.
I did get that one wrong. Yes.
Oh, shit.
Right away. Great start.
All right. Well, the Hurricanes lost to the Lightning. Lightning scored a late goal. They beat them in regulation. Pretty close game all the way around, but I thought the Lightning were the better team in that one. So I would have been an undeserved winner, even if Ryan was correct in this accounting. Red Wings overtime win against the Senators. I know Smitty was on the Sens. Sucks to be him, but I didn't watch the second of this game. But plus 1 or 2, whatever. Home win there for the Red Wings in overtime. I'll take it. Dallas. Oh boy, this is a kicker. They were down 3-0 early in this game. Came back 3-3. Rangers took it 4-3 later on, and then the Stars tied it late in the third period, and the Stars came out with the overtime win. Or was it a shutout win? It's all the same difference to me. Penguins, this was a shutout loss with Jari letting in 2 weak fucking 5-hole goals to the Blue Jackets. I think there was a 5-4 final for Columbus. Jets and the Predators under 5.5. Not even fucking close. This is over by the second period. I didn't really pay attention after that. Jets won. I did pay attention to this one, though. Knights puck line. That was a fairly comfortable win for the most part. The Sharks scored a couple power play goals, made it kind of interesting, but the Knights scored the empty netter, but they deserved far better than that. They totally dominated this game, so happy with that one. So, unfortunately, the accounting maybe a little bit more optimistic for my total, but that's okay. We'll take the 3-3. It's better than most of these weeks have been.
Yeah, updating there with Carolina lost 3-3, down 8 puck bucks. Just a little juice loss there. For me, I had most of those same picks: Carolina, Dallas, Detroit, Pittsburgh as well. Catfish Dilly, mush them. He's saying here, don't bring up the Pens in the chat.
Don't bring up Dilly.
Don't bring up Dilly. Yeah, there we go. What did I have that you didn't? I had Edmonton. They had a shutout win in Boston there, -142. Toronto got completely outplayed by the Flyers. Only had like 1 or 2 shots in the first period. Won that one, -148. Minnesota, -148 as well. Another one of those chalky plays. Beat the Blues 6-4. I had Winnipeg.
More than that. The Blues were up.
I was at the Flyers game. I did not follow any of these games. That's why I talked to you.
The Wild were up. Yeah, the Wild were up 2-0, and the Blues took a 4-2 lead, back and forth. Wild took this game 6-4. That was I didn't watch much of that one, but that seemed to be the game of the night.
Yeah, that's one of the bad things about going to games. I can't really follow these things, and I was in a seat where I couldn't even see the out of town scoreboard, so it wasn't really easy there. But that one hit for me. Winnipeg 5-2. So as you said, Winnipeg hit for me, but the under 5.5 did not. And then that Vegas puck line was a 4-2 final. Jack Eichel only getting 1 point there with an assist. Celebrini no points. So not good for our award bets there, but got the puck line there. Got our solo bet home for that game. Smitty, what were you on last night? There were some.
He had a good night. I know he had a good night.
I did have a good night.
All right.
Well, everything but the Sens in Detroit. Another overtime and shootout loss again. 2 days in a row.
Story of our lives, bro.
Overtime has been rough to me as well. I think on Monday night it was Monday night when we were recording. I was like, all right, I'm on the Canucks and I'm on the Capitals, and they both lost past regulation. So that I guess I had the Joel overtime curse rub off on me there. It must be contagious.
Just get rid of overtime, man. Just ties all around.
Oilers look good though. Also,
Oilers look great. Yeah,
They did.
I saw Skinner got ran over at some point in that game.
So fucking shocked him. He left the game for the first period, but he came back for the second period. So,
did he got it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did.
So he's fine. He's fine. All right. Make sure you check out the SGPN app. Make sure you check out the SGPN main show for the NFL playoffs, all the NFL picks and props here. All right. Anything else you guys want to touch on here before we get into Thursday's 10 games late?
Give her.
All right. Let's do it here. Starting things off at 7 p.m., we have the Edmonton Oilers minus 192 at the Pittsburgh Penguins plus 160, under 6.5 minus 115, over 6.5 minus 105. I would throw this one to Dilly if he was on, but I'll throw it to my guest anyway. Smitty, what do you think for this one?
Oilers hot. Penguins have been leaky at best. The only thing I see on the board is the over. 192 is way too much right now, especially with the Pens playing on again, off again, hot, over. It's easy. 105.
I don't hate that. Penguins game. Got to look towards the over with the help they're playing defensively. Especially they're leaking a little bit more oil, especially after that game against the Blue Jackets where they looked very terrible defensively. I just can't get over those two jarry 5-hole goals in the shootout. So once again, I lose confidence in Penguins goaltending. But yeah, the Oilers are playing some good defense though, so maybe that scares you a little bit away from the over. But for this one, plus 160. It's just hard to get in the way of this truck that is the Oilers team right now. They're playing like the best team in the league. So I can't do anything with this one. I mean, I guess I'll back up Smitty's play with the over, but this is not something I've bet.
Yeah, has to be here, Oilers or nothing. I think I'll take them here on the puck line, though. Plus 124. Pittsburgh has been tough recently. A bunch of 1-goal losses in shootout overtime past 3 games, 4-game losing streak. But yeah, looking at the advanced analytics here, last 10 games, expected goals for Edmonton is 5th, and Pittsburgh is the 4th worst, ahead of only San Jose, Seattle, and Anaheim. So, I mean, this is an old team that had some trouble getting going here after the holiday break. Maybe they got all fat and happy, seeing the family, eating up there. And Edmonton has just dominated this matchup since the COVID season. Really. I mean, 5-2, 5-1, 6-3, 7-2, 6-1, and then 4-0, 4-0, both in 2024. So, love Oilers puck line here. I mean, yeah, they could easily win this one 4-1, or maybe get that over if they're able to score 4 or 5 themselves. All right, down to 7 p.m. again here. Got the Dallas Stars minus 166 at the Philadelphia Flyers plus 140, under 6.5 minus 118, over 6.5 minus 102 here. It's the Flyers. It's the Flyers against the good team, so we're betting against them. I think minus 166 is a pretty good price here for the Dallas Stars. We've talked about how good the Flyers are at 5-on-5. Past 10 games, the second best expected goals for percentage. Dallas is right there, 7th best as well. And Dallas has just been winning a bunch right now. At least 5 in a row here. I'm seeing
5 in a row, yeah.
5 in a row. 7-game point streak. Only loss was to Minnesota in overtime, and they're dominating the opposition in terms of shots on goal. Erased a 3-0 deficit in New York. Could do the same thing against the Flyers. They love blowing leads. So Stars minus 166. Maybe a Stars puck line, but the Flyers are playing tough recently, and Ivan Fedotov has been decent in these past 2 games here. So just like the Stars on the money line here. As for the total, probably look to the under here, under 6.5 minus 118. Jake Ottinger hasn't been as sharp recently. Gave up 4 to the Rangers there, but before that, 2 or fewer. His recent starts before that, and Flyers cannot score right now. So Dallas and the under here.
Can't argue with any of that from the Flyers specialist here. Stars still a good road team. Last 166 is a little bit pricey considering the way the Flyers are playing. They haven't got the results that maybe their players expected. But yeah, the Stars are just a better team, more powerful team, and they're killing right now. I know a tough start on the road against the Rangers, but yeah, they buckled up the pants, tightened up the belts, and came through against the Rangers to win that one. And I expect something of the same spirit here. So give me the Stars, I guess, at minus 166, and the total, whatever fuck Ryan said.
I already put it in as the Stars, but Philly did look like the better team last night against the Leafs. It was no contest. I think they had 2 shots the first period.
Mhm.
They shut down the Leafs. So, unfortunately, it is not a small number, but yeah, I would definitely go with the Stars, but understand anything can happen because the Flyers have been playing a lot better, but the results just aren't there, especially last night. Fully expect a loss on that one yesterday.
Yeah. Go ahead, Joel.
Yeah. No, I watched a lot of that Leafs game as well. And for sure, fucking Ryan was at the game, but we all watched the same fucking game, and it seems like the Flyers were all over the Leafs. It's just a matter of the Leafs goaltending that saved them there. But that's what concerns you, I guess, if you want to back the Stars, is that the Flyers do deserve a bit more kindness in terms of the results. I just want to emphasize that.
Yeah, I mean, Flyers got beat on a deflection late. Owen Tippett couldn't hit an open net on a great cross-ice pass by Michkov there. Was awful there. So I want to bring this up again. I mentioned it last show as well. Against teams that win more than 55% of the games, the Flyers are 2-14, and the Stars are 12-4 against teams that win less than 45% of their games. So two very opposite teams here in terms of the standings. All right, going down to 7 p.m. again here. Got the New Jersey Devils minus 180 at the New York Rangers plus 150. Under 6.5 is minus 120. Over 6.5 plus 100. Joel, take this one.
Sure, yeah, we were just talking about the Rangers Stars game. Rangers, terrific start against the Stars, but once again they fall short thanks to they're just week 5 and 5 play. Once again, this is the story of the whole, I don't know, this cycle of the Rangers team where they just can't generate much offensively 5 and 5. They rely on the power play, and right now they're just giving up way too many chances. They are actually generating a lot of chances, and they may deserve a little bit more luck in terms of their shooting percentage, because Steve Alliquette was saying that they are actually third best in terms of their generating scoring opportunities, but they're 32nd in terms of actually converting them. So you expect them to turn that around. Of course, they did get a few against the Stars, but I think we could see a few goals here with the Devils coming back from the West Coast there, that trip. So sad to do it, but I got to take the Rangers here, plus 150. It's just too big of a number here for minus 180 on the Devils. Like, coming all the way back from the West Coast, it's not good. Not ideal situationally. So give me the Rangers here, plus 150. Don't like to do it. Devils definitely the better team, in better form. It's just a terrible situation. I do think the Rangers deserve a bit more luck. And give me the over 6.5, even money. I think the Rangers are terrible defensively, and they're generating a lot more offensively than they've been credit for in terms of actual goals. So I think we do get some more over games in Rangers games. And the Devils are kind of like hit and miss. Like, yeah, they're playing better defensively. Markstrom's playing really well, but I could still see 7 goals plus in this one. So stronger play on the Rangers money line.
Yeah, I'm going against you there, actually. I like the Devils here. Not going to take them here at minus 180, but looking at their previous 2 meetings, 5-0 in New Jersey, 5-1 against the Rangers there at MSG, both back there in December. And yeah, looking at the expected goals for per 60 over the past 25 games, Devils have the best by far at 2.93, and Rangers have the worst at 2.88. So could see the Devils going off here. Jack Hughes had a 2-goal game with an assist in the first meeting, had 2 more goals in the second meeting there. So maybe a Jack Hughes point parlayed with the Devils money line, or maybe just Devils puck line at plus 136. Probably won't be betting this myself, but that is the way I would look for this one.
It's got to be Rangers or nothing at this point. I mean, they just got back from a terrible road trip, almost lost to the Kraken, and if they would have lost to them, they would have been shut out that whole road trip almost. I don't know. Quicks looked good yesterday, but it not the result because there was hardly any offensive opportunities other than luck on what the Rangers were doing. Ottinger did not look good, but yeah, I would say Rangers if I had to. Maybe hopefully it gets a little bit higher and we'll go from there.
Did you guys see Markstrom's 3 amazing saves against Seattle in that game? They were like, there was like a windmill save. There was one that he like batted off the goal line. It was insane there. So he's been great recently. If there is someone that's not Gus that can challenge Hellebuck, I think it would be Markstrom. You can get him 45-1. He's as low as 20-1 there. So he's been great since the first like 10 games or so of the season with his new team here. And yeah, I just went over the Devils' expected goals against numbers. So could see a few more shutouts. Could get a save percentage up there, especially if Hellebuck takes a step back. Okay, we are brought to you by DraftKings playoffs. We're talking about playoffs. You bet we are. Get in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Scoring touchdowns is key to winning in the playoffs, and you can score big by betting on them at DraftKings, the #1 place to bet touchdowns. Ready to place your first bet? Try betting on something simple like a player to score 6. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app and make your pick. New DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code SGP. That's code SGP for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino Resort in Kansas, 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 68 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
Oh, I love when you go fast, Ryan.
Oh, I know you do, Joel. I know you do. All right, going down to 7 p.m. again here. I got the Boston Bruins plus 136. At the Tampa Bay Lightning minus 162. Over 5.5 is minus 125. Under 5.5 is plus 105 here. Bolts got an undeserved win last time out against the Hurricanes. Joel talked about going over the puck buck bets from last game. Undeserved? Well, it wasn't. I thought Carolina was a better team. No, I didn't watch it.
I thought that Lightning clearly outplayed them. Yeah.
Okay. Even better.
Maybe the stats fly because the stats always favor the Hurricanes, but
yeah, that is true.
No,
that is true, yes.
The eye test definitely favored the Lightning in this one. I thought that they were by far the better team and they had the better chances. I didn't really see any kind of like dangerous Hurricane chances at all. They're kind of fortunate to get their goals as well. Right, yeah, go ahead. Whatever.
No, I'm happy to hear that because I love the Lightning here. I think minus 162 is way too low. I think they should be as big a favorites as the Devils are, as the as other team we talked about. Edmonton is against Pittsburgh here. Boston as an underdog is 4-11, 8-13 on the road. They've lost at least five in a row now. Got booed off the ice last time out. There was a chance to fire the GM. So yeah, they've been lost 5 in a row. Only beat the Blue Jackets since the break. Lost 6 of their past 7. 3-10 as a road underdog. Lightning are 10-4 as a home favorite. I think just Lightning are a much better team. You got Kucherov going. Vasilevsky's looking better, I guess. Yeah, he's only allowed 3 goals or fewer in a few straight starts here. And Lightning are 12-6-1 at home, despite being just 500 on the road here. So they were able to avoid the Malinsky special against them last game. I think they keep it rolling here. Minus 162 is just fine for me. As for the total, I guess I would look to the under in a Tampa-Boston game. You expect a lower scoring game, but I'm just taking the Bolts here.
Totally agree with all that. Lightning have been a bit unfortunate, even in their the 4-game losing streak before the Hurricanes win. Listen to the commentators there. They kept bemoaning all the posts that Nikita Kucherov is hitting. Like, he's been very snake bit. And you have to figure that he's going to find the way to get the puck of the net. And yeah, they have been a bit unfortunate in terms of their the goals going in there relative to their chances. So yeah, give me the Lightning. The Bruins have just been fucking awful. They keep allowing so many chances. Like, they were thoroughly outplayed by the Oilers. It was embarrassing from a Boston perspective. So it's really hard to back this Bruins team right now. So at just minus 162, I don't know. The Bruins are a playoff team. Give me the Lightning at minus 162 and see them crawl back to a playoff spot. I think that they're like a wild card spot right now. It's not looking great in terms of their points, but they do have a few games in hand, I'm pretty sure. Regardless, give me the Lightning here, -162. I think that they are by far the better team and certainly deserve more merit than this line suggests. And the total, I don't give a fuck.
It's already on the move. I think it opened up at 148, so it's already risen quite a bit.
We're late.
Ooh, you can get my. Oh no, you can't. Never mind. I'm looking at next game. Go ahead, Smitty. Go ahead.
It's all good. Yes, I am a huge Tampa Bay Lightning fan right now. I basically, if he has the puck in his hand, he controls that offense. If it's not with him, then it's not been great. You see him take it in and out and just go crazy with it, setting up people left and right. But it just hasn't happened in the net lately. I think Lightning are good. I think if you can get an under 6 or 5.5 at this point is good too. Boston can't score, and Swayman's starting to find his form after early season struggles. So I like the under and the Lightning.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I was premature when I said fuck it. Yeah, I'll agree with that underplay.
Right, down to 7 o'clock again here. Got the Buffalo Sabres +124 at the Ottawa Senators -148. Over 5.5 -130. Under 5.5 +110. Smitty, what do you got for your Sens here?
Fuck the Sens. Fuck the Sabres. I hate everybody, and I hate everything about these two teams.
Yeah.
Hopefully the Sabres get up to a little bit higher, 130, 135. I don't even know. I'm out on everything at this point. But, yeah, the Sabres are matching basically what the Sens have been doing lately, so just take the dog at this point.
I hear that. Sadly, though, I got to go with the. Well, you know what? No, the Sens are coming back from this massive road trip. So give me the Sabres. This is a massive Blitzkey special. The Senators, what 9 games in a row because the World Junior's been in Ottawa? Fucking right. Give me the Sabres. I'll trust in good old Dave Malinsky for that thing there. No other handicap necessary. These are two teams that are continuing to flounder and suffer and fuck. They just can't get it together in terms of the young players, no matter how many high draft picks they get. And yeah, +124. Yeah, give me the road dog. Absolutely. Give me this fucking Sabres here. And total, give me a fucking over. I think that these teams go at it. Both teams have some firepower. I know that both teams are playing a little better defensively than they did last year, but there's still a lot of talent on these offensive in the top 6. So okay, yeah, fuck the over. No, fucking just give me the Senators. Oh no, give me the Sabres +124. Give me the Sabres +124. Dave Malinsky special. Let's go.
Yeah, I was about to say Malinsky special, huge time here. Like you almost want to think it was so long that they're going to be happy to be home and play in front of their home fans, but no. I mean, Sabres have been playing well. I mean, they had that 3-game winning streak, scoring 7, 6, and 4. Lost 3 of their past 4, but against good teams. At Dallas, at Colorado, took them to overtime. At Vegas, lost 3-1, then beat Washington there in a shootout on Monday night. So yeah, I'm gotta go with the Sabres here. Unfortunately, I agree with Smitty. Fuck both of these teams. These teams both do not deserve to be where they are right now, or they do deserve to be where they are right now because they're both so shitty. But yeah, Sabres here +124. I do like that. And the over. Ottawa has been an under team, but a lot of that has been due to Linus Ullmark, who is out week to week. Anton Forsberg's save percentage is .888. And it should be Jukka-Pekka Luukkonen for the Sabres. His save percentage is .894. So 5.5 -130. It's a bit juicy. Maybe take a alt total for 6 or 6.5. But yeah, got to be the Sabres. Got to be the over here for me.
Yeah, I see a 6 -105, -103. I like that 6 over.
There we go. All right, down to 7 o'clock again here. Okay, I got the Seattle Kraken -115 at the Columbus Blue Jackets -105. Under 6.5 is -125. Over 6.5 +105. Joel, take this one.
Give me the fucking worst one, man. Like I was saying last year, the Kraken are the second worst team in terms of expected goal for percentage, right behind the Sharks. And the Sharks might have actually beat them despite getting crushed by the Knights last night. I don't know, but yeah, Kraken are absolutely useless. Blue Jackets coming off a big win against the Penguins. Kraken starting this road trip. I guess that's in their favor. But this, I don't know. What am I supposed to say about this game? Like, the Kraken are fucking useless. Give me the Blue Jackets. Give me the fucking Columbus Blue Jackets -105. We got the Ohio State Buckeyes. They're gonna win the fucking natty. They're gonna go all the way, and the Blue Jackets are gonna win the game against the Seattle Kraken here. So give me, out of solidarity, the Columbus Blue Jackets -105. I like that. because Kraken are absolutely useless, and the Blue Jackets are a good home team. I'll give that nugget out at least. And yeah, Merzlikins has been pretty solid lately. I've given some shit over the past few weeks, but lately he's been pretty good. So give me the Blue Jackets, -5. Again, totals. I've been terrible at totals this year, man. I haven't really been paying attention, but this one seems like an under one, no? Like Kraken are so bad offensively. Blue Jackets, I know they've been struggling defensively lately, and I just compliment fucking Merzlikins. So nothing on the total. Give me the fucking Columbus Blue Jackets. Go fucking Ohio State Buckeyes. Let's fucking go. Fuck you, Blue.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Blue Jackets here at home, 13-5-3. Seattle 8-11 on the road here. So got to go with the Jackets. I'm shocked to see them as underdogs here at -105. This is going to be one of my bigger bets for this slate. They're a great home team. Also, do quite like the over. Columbus has gone over in 28 of their 41 games and 17 of 21 games at home. So they love to score some goals, fire that cannon off for their home fans there. And yeah, Merzlikin's been good, but they're still allowing 3, 4, 5, 3. Their defense just isn't good enough in front of them. I did see Decord was activated for Seattle, so maybe that kind of explains this line a little bit. But yeah, as Joel said, they've been awful in terms of expected goals for in the past few weeks here. So Columbus -105, and then over 6.5 +105.
Columbus at home. What else can you say anymore? If they're on the road, then except for yesterday. But yeah, maybe an under with the cord coming back. Columbus has been playing good, but yeah, I got to go with the Columbus Blue Jackets also. Nothing more, nothing less. The cord being back under probably also.
I just bet the Blue Jackets, but just word of warning, like that's a big win for the Blue Jackets against the Penguins there. That's a bit of a letdown, but that's the don't go too heavy on the Blue Jackets here. It'd be my advice.
All right, we are brought to you by Underdog. Underdog Pick'em has one of the biggest menus for all sports. Underdog is always making it easier to win with profit boosts and gimme pick'ems. Underdog Playoff Best Ball is live. The Gauntlet Tournament has $2 million in prizes up for grabs for just a $25 entry. NFL, college football, college basketball, MMA, NBA, NASCAR, and more. You can now use specials and boosts on all flexed entries. So sign up with promo code HGP to claim your special pick and first-time deposit offer up to $1,000 in bonus cash. That's UnderdogFantasy.com, promo code HGP. All right, down to 7:30 here. We got the Toronto Maple Leafs +140 at the Carolina Hurricanes -166. Over 5.5 -122. Under 5.5 +102. Smitty, take this one.
Like we already talked about, Leafs are lucky.
Take a swig first. Take a swig first, then you can. Yeah, there you go. Sorry,
right. Yeah. Fuck the Maple Leafs.
Yeah. Leafs were lucky to win. Like horrible first period. Should have just walked out of the building and went home. Lucky they didn't, because they ended up winning everything. But yeah, Hurricanes line's already climbing. 135 was what it opened up at, -135. So
look at this fucking guy. Pay attention to the line movement. I love this. This guy is a student of the fucking game.
Once in a while. So, 166, you still got to take them. Leafs have not been looking good lately. Woll was their only savior that whole game. So, if he has an off night, it could potentially just be a straight blowout. So, yeah, Hurricanes, -166. I ain't got nothing on the total because, like I said, if Woll doesn't have a good night, it could end up being 6 by the Hurricanes by themselves, especially after coming back from that loss the other night.
Totally agree. Totally agree with that. Entirely agree. Give me the Hurricanes -166. The Leafs were totally outplayed, like you said. I know the Hurricanes were bad against the Lightning, but coming back home, they're a better home team. And they're 5-5 game. They got a much better blue line than the Leafs do. Leafs have just been bailed out by some elite goaltending this season, and eventually that luck's going to drop a little bit, at least as their the PDO shit comes down. But give me the Hurricanes -166. I just think they're a far superior team. The Leafs can't match up against them, even with Matthews back. He's not 100% clearly. So yeah, Hurricanes here because it's a pretty clear play. The under 5.5 maybe, but that might be correlated with the Leafs. I don't know. But once again, like these totals, man, I can't figure out these fucking totals, dude. But Hurricanes money line, absolutely, that's what I'm on.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta go with the Canes here. If anything, like the Leafs did not look great against the Flyers, and to make a potentially a bad comparison, the Flyers are like a JV version of the Hurricanes. Like they control play, but they can't score. They get kind of bailed out by goaltending when they do win. There's a bunch of stuff like that. Leafs have won 6 in a row. They're kind of rolling right now, but yeah, 2 physical games there against the Flyers. Matthew Nyes has been looking good for the Leafs, so maybe if you're a goal scorer parlay guy, like in the Discord there, you can bet some Matthew Nyes goals there. But yeah, Carolina coming off a loss, coming back home, I think they get the job done. Minus 166 is fine there by me. They're 15-5 at home. Toronto is 10-6-2 on the road. So yeah, bet this one as soon as you can. Probably would bet it up to minus 175. That's what it is highest at now at some shops. You can still get minus 150 if you look out there. So yeah, Carolina here at home. All right, down to 8 p.m. We got the Anaheim Ducks plus 160 at the St. Louis Blues minus 192. Over 5.5 is minus 118. Under 5.5 is minus 102 here. Another pair of teams that I'm just not really a huge fan of. I know the Ducks have been playing better recently. Won 4 of their past 6. Got a point there in overtime against Calgary last night. St. Louis lost back-to-back games on the road, 6-4 in each of those games, and they blew a 4-2 lead last night in Minnesota, you said?
Yeah.
So, yeah, got to go with the Ducks here. Ducks plus 160. Looks like Troy Terry's day-to-day missed last game due to a personal issue. I have to imagine he'll be back. I imagine the Blackhawks just scored there against
the Capitals score.
Is that against the Canucks?
Yeah, against the Canucks.
Got both your teams on. Good thing you
I
got,
did bet the
dual
Capitals.
screens
Fuck,
going.
I forgot. I bet the fucking Capitals. Oh shit.
Yeah, and I know the Blues have been playing better with the new coach and everything, but I think minus 192. They should not be that against anybody. So give me the Ducks here, plus 160. I'll be cracking and quacking here apparently. So yeah, give me the Ducks and give me the under 5.5, minus 102. Lucas still stalled. John Gibson have both been great for Anaheim, and St. Louis is playing better defensively, even though they allowed 6 in each of the last 2.
Yeah, that's a concern. But yeah, I got to agree with you in terms of your Ducks play here. Plus 160, starting a new road trip, going out east. Yeah, Blues been up and down. Had a good start with Jim Montgomery. He's actually got these guys going pretty well, but minus 192, I think that's just a bit too much respect for this team that haven't really earned it just yet. So yeah, Ducks have been competitive in all these games. Like even when they're losing, they're just losing by a goal. And yeah, they seem to have found something with McTavish and whatnot. A lot of young players coming together and so forth. So give me the Ducks here, plus 160. I think that they'll keep this competitive. Great goaltending, of course. We should get just off of this one with Gibson in the net last one. And the Blues, I guess you have to say that they have the inferior goaltending, even if Binnington in net. So yeah, plus 160 is just it's a pretty nice price to take. So I got to agree with Ryan here. Minus 192. I don't know who's laying minus 192 with the Blues against fucking anybody. So yeah, Ducks all the way. Fuck St. Louis.
I mean, that's exactly the point. Is I'd like to meet the person laying 192 with the Blues. I mean, are the Flames that much worse than the Blues? They closed as minus 140 favorites yesterday. Like, in what world are the Blues that much better than the Flames? There's no possible reason or rhyme to it. You got to go with the Ducks. And the over-under, I don't even know.
This fucking guy's going to steal my job. He's doing the same kind of thing that I'm doing. I'm too fucking drunk to do it. But that's why I brought this guy on. This guy's a fucking legend. Shout out to Smitty. He's got a sharp handicap here. Just monitoring the line movement between games, too. That's an important thing to remember for you students out there.
All right, going down to 8 p.m. again here. Got the Colorado Avalanche minus 135 at the Minnesota Wild plus 114. Over 5.5 minus 125. Under 5.5 plus 105. Avs on a back-to-back here. And back to you, Joel.
Yes, sir. We got a 1-1 draw so far in the first period. Who do we have in net? I don't know. Watching this game, watching the fuck Canucks. We got Trent Miner. That's right. You mentioned that earlier. So we're going to have Mackenzie Blackwood in net for this one, presumably against the Gus Bus. for the Wild after a shameful performance against the Blues, getting pulled, and Fleury had to finish that game to beat the Wild, or beat the Blues rather. If it's about a back-to-back, the Wild going to get the better goalie here. Wow, is he better goalie though? Is Mackenzie Blackwood not the better goalie? He's in the third or fourth in terms of the Vezina odds right now, and he's playing like a fucking legend in Denver. The Avalanche finally have a good goalie, but still, it's a tough thing to call right now on the back-to-back without knowing the result of the Avalanche Blackhawks game. So this one, how do you do it, man? How do you fucking call this game without the result of this Blackhawks game? So I'm gonna have to give me the fucking Avalanche minus 135. They're gonna fucking do it. They're gonna fucking crush the Blackhawks, and they're gonna fuck the fucking Wild. Fuck the fucking Wild. I hate them so much. And their play-by-play commentator is so bad. He's such a homer, and I hate listening to him. It sucks because I want the Wild to win a lot of these games because I got a lot of futures on them, but I really despise listening to him, and it really sucks when I want them to win and hearing him gloat in their victories. So hopefully he is a sad man tomorrow as the Avalanche go into Minneapolis, or St. Paul rather, and destroy the Minnesota Wild. Give me the Avalanche minus 135.
Yeah, right there with you on the Avs. A little bit more confident. Minus 135. They're 2-2 on back-to-backs here. They have the much better goalie. They're 6-2 with Blackwood in net so far. And they've dominated this matchup. They've won 4 in a row. This is the first meeting this season, but last year won 3-2, 2-1, and then 5-2. 2 games, both by 5-2, late in the season there in April. Wild are hot here. They're going to have the day off, rest advantage, but still without Kaprizov, without Spurgeon. Brock Faber's going to be out. I saw they called up David Jiricek there to play there. So, yeah, missing Faber, missing Spurgeon. That's 2 of their top defensemen, missing their top offensive producer in Kaprizov. Yeah, give me the Avs. I'm probably going to wait to see where this line goes. I guess we'll see if Smitty has any line movement intel next. But yeah, give me the Avs here, and the under 5.5 at a plus number with Blackwood versus Gus. Two kind of long shots there for the Vezina. But yeah, that's my look for this one.
I have nothing other than, when do you think the Wild's injuries are going to catch up to them? They are overperforming most games. I didn't expect them to come back once they got down 4-2. And then pulling Gus, how do you know what he's going to look like tomorrow? So I think it's the Avs. I think you wait for a better number and see what happens. If it doesn't move or doesn't do anything, then you just sit out and take it in the notes and let it go. No over-under on any of this right now either, because Gus didn't look very good. So if he gives up 4 on his own, you got to see the Avs scoring at least 2 there. So, but he could shut them out at the same time.
We'll note here, Avs.
He could let in 4. He could let in 0.
There you go. Avs are 11-1 as a road favorite, and the Wild are 0-4 as home underdogs. So just some trends there if you're looking to bet on some trends. All right, down to the final game on the docket. Just got one 10 p.m. game here. Got the New York Islanders plus 145.
Give me this
at the Vegas Golden Knights minus 175, under 6.5 minus 135, over 6.5 plus 114. Joel, what do you got for your Isles? It's your Isles against your Knights. What are you going to do?
You still call them my Isles, man, after all these. I was an Isles guy like the first season of the show. It still lingers. Anyway, our Knights, minus 175. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, the Capitals have scored again. Give me a break, man. Like, they're just coming back from San Jose. That's not a long trip. Islanders, okay, they're starting this road trip. Okay, maybe no, wait. They're fucking partying in Vegas, getting a good time in, getting all with the strippers and the Golden Knights and playing at the casinos and all that shit. Golden Knights, the businessmen. They're going to take care of business. And you know what? They've only lost like 2 games in the last 14. And they just take care of business. So give me the Golden Knights minus 175 here. Jack Eichel is the fucking man. And you know what? Actually, I just looked at the stat. You know, I actually have some positive information to give you guys. Remember the Golden Knights were like a below average team in terms of the expected goals for percentage. In the last month, they're only behind Ryan's Philadelphia Flyers in terms of their expected goal for percentage. So clearly, with the return of Mark Stone, he's boosted this whole team. It makes them a lot better. So yeah, this team is firing all cylinders. I watched a lot of that game against the Sharks. Absolutely demolished them. It was like an NHL versus an AHL team. It was lucky just to be a 3-2 late in the third there. So yeah, Golden Knights here all the way, minus 175. You know, just keep betting the fucking Knights, man. Like, just every time. every time. Every time you're going to make a lot of money. And
By the way, it's intermission, so it's only one.
Oh, it's a highlight.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Steve. Oh, make me feel like a fucking idiot. Total again. It's a blowout. Under 6.5. I mean, minus 135. That's minus 6 or under 6. So give me the under 6.
Right, yeah, I'm right there with you. Vegas here, 17-4 at home. Islanders 8-9-5 on the road. So they have forced overtime quite a bit, as they're known to do. But yeah, they've been off since Sunday was the 5th. So they've been in Vegas for a few days here. I mean, Patrick Waugh will try to probably get them under wraps, but Vegas is just too good here. I'm going puck line plus 142. Vegas's last 8 wins have all been by at least 2 goals. They tend to dominate at home. They're great against teams that win less than 45% or 13-4. Islanders are 3-10 against teams that win more than 55% of their games here. So love Vegas plus 142. I would take a minus 175 too if you guys don't like the puck line there. So all over Vegas.
Well, I guess we'll make it 3 for 3, and I'll do a different one. I did regulation on this, so I think it was 105, minus 105 on that. And you can get an under 6 at minus 110 still. So
let's go.
Yeah, I don't have much for this other than the Isles have been just terrible. It's probably going to go to overtime and screw me and Ryan both, but we'll see how it goes.
We got Dilly in the chat here saying, "Give me New York Islanders in New York at this price all day." Well, the game's not in New York, Dilly, so I'm not sure what you're trying to handicap here. All right, that's the 10-game slate for Thursday, January 9th. Anything here before we get into our puck buck bets?
We are.
Thank you.
Come on, tell us about your Fighting Irish. What are their prospects like?
You know what? It's already starting to move. I think I got it at minus 125. Hopefully they'll pull it out. That's all I got is hopefully at this point, because I've been hurt too much. I'm still hurting from that Alabama game, 10 plus years ago. As long as Teo doesn't come back into the ring and say that his fake ex-girlfriend got him again and then his grandma died. So we'll be fine, other than just keep the news away from us. That's, you know what, Ohio State can have all the reporters over there. Notre Dame will just coast right in, and then we'll see what happens.
I don't think that'll happen, but good luck to you. Slanty.
Yeah, I got college football playoff semis tomorrow, one tomorrow, one on Friday, and then the championship on Monday. Got the Australian Open coming up too as well, Joel. You have anything for that yet?
We are slowly building a portfolio on Yannick Sinner. Of course, you know how we do this, just adding chalky money line parlays with these future bets. So Yannick Sinner will be our bet, our single bullet for the Australian Open. The woman, I have no idea yet. We'll have to wait till somebody smarter than me tells me what to bet. But for sure, we'll be betting on our boy Yannick Sinner. He's German, but they call him Italian. Anyway, it's another story.
Yeah, maybe a Golden Knights center parlay for this line tomorrow. All right, then let's get into the puck buck bets here. I did mine as we were going here. I got a lot more than I thought I would. I have 9-10 plays here. All of them are 25 puck bucks for underdogs, 30 puck bucks for favorites. Taking the Oilers puck line plus 124, Dallas minus 166, Tampa minus 162, Buffalo plus 124, Buffalo Ottawa over 5.5 minus 130. Columbus minus 105, Seattle Columbus over 6.5 plus 105, Anaheim plus 160, Colorado minus 135, and then Vegas puck line plus 142.
I'm firing from the hip here, so give me a break, boys. Give me the Lightning minus 162, 25 puck bucks.
Right.
Give me the Rangers plus 150, 20 puck bucks. I don't think the Devils come back home and do the deal. Give me the Buffalo Sabres. Oh, yeah, here we go. Linsky special. Buffalo Sabres plus 124. Give me 30 puck bucks on this one. Let's go. And what else do I like? For the brand, Avalanche minus 135. This line is probably going to get better for y'all. 25 puck bucks on the Colorado Avalanche minus 135. And of course, our boys, the Vegas Golden Knights. We are going to go with it is an Islanders game. So it's likely going to go to overtime. So we can't go with the -1.5. We got to find a regulation line. If you guys are faster than that, then
I'll find it. I can open it up in the new tab
appreciate
here.
it.
It was at -105 earlier.
All right. That sounds good enough to me. What's wrong with -105? It sounds close.
It is at -110 here. So yeah, right around there. 25 on that?
Yeah, give me 25 on that.
25 on that.
Golden Knights against the Islanders.
There's the puck buck bets at the 46 minute mark of the YouTube video. If you guys want to go and look at them on the screen, Smitty, what are some of your bets you placed for tomorrow?
What do we got? We got Hurricanes, we got Vegas, and I did Buffalo while we were sitting here talking. So we got those for now.
Keep going.
I'll post the rest later, but yeah, that's what I got so far.
All right.
I'll join Smitty with the Hurricanes. Fuck the Maple Leafs. What's the line here? -166. Okay, 25 bucks on that one as well.
There we go. All right. Smitty, thanks for joining us. This has been fantastic. Getting a third voice in there.
Good time.
Anything you want to plug?
No, thank you. You can hit me up on what was that? LinkedIn. There you go. I appreciate it.
You got like a live journal or anything?
No, I don't do anything. Just drink. We're good.
Yeah. All right. Make sure you are subscribed to the Hockey Gambling Podcast on Apple, on Spotify, on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter at HockeySGPN. Joel, anything else, or are we good here?
Please.
We're good. I'm Ryan Gilbert. You can follow me on Twitter at rgilbertsop.
I'm Joel Meyer. You can find me thanking Smitty here for standing in because I've been a fucking waste and I gave very little valuable info. But Smitty's a good student, and clearly he has learned a lot from the show, and he is a valuable member of the community. So cheers, buddies.
Thank you, guys.
See ya.